once you really grasp that all the unsaved are running on a program, the world, the flesh, the pride of life, and then there's sub-programs. From those three, develop more programs, right? And so those programs can take them captive at will at any time, because they're not really self-aware. They're just running on that program. And there's a default program. As soon as they wake up, they're running on a program. And during the day, because there's no Holy Spirit, there's no truth, right? So the unsaved, they get up, they're running on that program, and then they get on, they got to have their coffee here, they got to have their they got to have everything in order, right? And so they're running on that program. Then they get to work and they got to put on that corporate face program, or if they're running a business, they got to put that program. And they really can't break out of the programs. Everything's a program. And they're just going around the program. And when they get off their job or their business or whatever, what do? I got to cut loose. I got to go get me a brewski. It's Bud 30. I got to get me a Budweiser. It's Bud 30. So that's a program, because they've been taught by the advertisements that TGIF, it's Friday, let's go drink, let's go party. That's a program. And then they wake up and they got a hangover, and then they're crying and complaining, and that's a program. And then they call the doctor, and the doctor gives them a program to follow, a prescript. So everything is scripted, programmed, repeat, cycle over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then after about 45 years, 50 years, they lose their mind and try to do the midlife crisis thing. It was all a program. And then they go through the midlife crisis, which is expected. That's a program. Even the midlife crisis is a program. So everything they do is a program. And all that's happening is the energy of the flesh is a program. And God is saying, get saved, get saved, get saved, escape the program, escape the cycle, repeat. But they can't do it. They can't break the program. I did rideshare for 10 years. I took the last 5 months off. July, August, September, October, November. So now it's time to start back. But by me taking those 5 months off, it was hard to break that program. But I started to rest more and sleep more and think about this program that we're all in and how to break the program. I already knew most of this stuff, but I was wanting to kind of coalesce it together into one big, deep doctrine, or whatever you want to call it. And so the program, is real. And just like these bricks here, another brick in the wall, right? So as the programs are being built, people are actually walling themselves in, and they're in a box, and it's hard for them to escape, because they got to start breaking the programs way up here. Break that program, that one. And there's so many programs that it's not even a real person. They're not even real. And so as they break the programs, and they can't do it, only Jesus can do it. And when you get saved, you got to start breaking these bloodline, culture line, your own programs, all these programs. And most people stop about right there. They don't want to go down to the source. And because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And as long as you're in these bodies, this body is like a biological program. So the sleep cycle, reproduction cycle, the heart cycle, the nerve cycle, the circulatory cycle, which is the heart cycle, and then you got the lymph nodes and all the skeletons, how the digestive cycle works. I mean, there's like 12 systems in the human body that's going all the time. And that might be something to really start to think about, is if God put 12 systems in the human body, then if you set up 12 systems, puts 12 systems in place, that might be how you get rich. And that might be how you think right and get out of the escape the matrix. I think the number 12 goes back to like being kingdom knowledge or something like that. I don't remember. The number 12 is like next level, I think. Anyway, I'll have to look that up later. What's my point? My point is, are you running on a program? Are you running on the truth? Are you running on a family bloodline or culture line or TV or music or media program, a sine wave program, or are you running on steady state truth? That's the question.